Good people of New Jersey, how's everybody doing? Are you ready for Richard Speight Jr., Rob Benedict, and Matt Cohen? Three, it's a magic number. Yeah, it is. It's a magic number. Three, it's a magic number. Yeah, it is. It's a magic number. Thank you. That's all I'm doing. I figure we bring back the plank. Remember the plank?
Yeah.
Plank's good.
That's like, ow, my back's having a spasm. Plank.
Oh no, oh plank.
How many of you folks have been with us long enough to remember the elastic waistband?
Woo!
That's the fake name that we originally put on Loud and Swain when they wore costumes and played cover songs. You want to say, it was how we snuck them in the door, and then they got to reveal themselves as Loud and Swain. They were originally the elastic waistband when they started here, and that was Rob and I gave him 3 choices. I don't know if you remember this, but when we were designing the band, I said, look, go with me on this. We're going to create a fake band. None of them wanted to do it for obvious reasons. It's not their bit, but they did it. They were great sports about it. And Rob and I were talking. I said, I have 3 name suggestions. Pick one of these 3 names. Obviously, one of them was the elastic waistband. That's what they went with. But do you remember the other 2 suggestions?
I do not.
One was Phil Dill and the Pickles.
That's right. That's right.
You make a great Phil Dill. I'm supposed to say like.
Yeah. Now that you're saying, I do remember
And
that.
then this was what made Matt's what he just did reminded me of this.
Plank, yeah.
It was Hank Plank and the 2x4s.
Yeah.
So you were almost Phil Dill and the Pickles, Hank Plank and the 2x4s, or the elastic waistband.
Yeah.
I also pitched the Foreskins, and you just immediately shot that down.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it matched our vibe. But yeah, elastic waistband really worked for I think who we were, and then we decided to have all 70s outfits.
Yeah.
And changed our names.
Yes.
And it really backfired because nobody knew who Loud and Swain was. They thought we were the elastic waistband.
I remember.
Mike had this long red wig.
He was blonde.
Blonde.
Blonde? Yeah, that's right, blonde. I remember it so well.
Yeah. You're literally saying Mike and picturing Ruth.
That's right. Totally. It's so true. And then Norton had the great body, long red hair. Oh no, that's also Ruth.
And then Billy made out with Rich in the library in an episode of Supernatural.
No, that was Ruth.
That was Ruth, sorry.
No, it was Rowena.
Right. Norton abandoned his wig real quickly. I mean, he did not lean in on the bit that hard.
No.
Everybody else total commitment.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Hi, everybody.
It is apropos because then we recreated those characters in the Winchester spinoff.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. Yes. Robbie Thompson, who was in on the joke and sort of did his research, put all those dudes in as those guys in the Winchesters.
Yeah, well, thanks to you. You kind of pitched it too.
Yes.
But and I had to be in disguise because so I was on the keyboard also with a wig.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Good to be on stage with you guys. We're taking questions. I guess we'll just do that, right? Matt, shall we?
No.
Okay, never mind, guys. Sorry, we're not going to do it today.
Okay, fine.
Okay, yes, we are. We're back to it. Okay, Matt, pick us up.
We're back.
Let's go to this side. Hello, hi, how are you?
Hi guys, I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
Good. I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi. 10 years ago, I went to my first convention. This was my first panel, was R2M, and my very first question was actually for Rob. And Rob, I had asked you whether you prefer working on Burn Notice or Psych. You tried to answer, and Tim Amundsen appeared out of nowhere and told you to watch your mouth. It's been 10 years. Tim's not here. Rob, you're finally safe.
Oh my God.
Do you prefer Burn Notice or Psych?
Oh God.
Burn Notice. That's the one. That's the show you're saying.
Burn Notice.
Burn
yeah.
Notice. Okay.
Did they shoot that in Florida?
Yeah, Miami.
Wow.
It was really fun. Look, here's the thing. I had a much better part on Burn Notice. I think Psych is a genius show. I love all those people. I just kind of individually had I knew Kirsten Nelson. We went to college together. Tim, obviously, I knew through Rich, and Maggie I knew because we did it Waiting 2 together. So I knew a lot of those actors already. So I had a great time on that set. I just didn't have as much to do. I worked maybe 3 days. Whereas Burn Notice, I flew to Miami. I worked for like 2.5 weeks, and so that was as an actor, that was a more fulfilling experience doing Burn Notice, and it was a super fun part to play. So I don't know. They both have lots of pluses in my mind. So both of them, but Burn Notice was a better part.
I don't envy you when you listen to your voicemail later today.
I know.
You say, "Oh, Tim called. I wonder what Tim had to say."
Exactly.
Robert, news has made its way to me. Thou hast shunned thine time on my show.
That's Richard's. That's always been Richard's Tim impersonation since college.
In college.
But yeah, I love Tim dearly, and love all those people.
But Burn Notice for the win, everybody. Burn Notice for the win.
No,
Big L over Psych. Big L.
Better part.
If you're keeping track at home, W for Burn Notice.
No,
Psych.
not at all. That's not at all the answer. We can play back the tape. That's not the answer. Not what I said, Your Honor.
Robert! Richard hath called me on the telephonic device and said thusly, "You choose Burn Notice over Psych. Hockey! Pistols at dawn!"
Would you have been in Miami when I was there doing that?
My dad's shop, he had an auto body shop, did all the cars for Burn Notice.
No way.
Yeah. He couldn't get me a job though.
I worked. I drove a car in that show.
Did it burn?
No.
Were you notified?
No.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, we got him. What? First time ever.
Did it burn?
Were you notified?
And it wasn't?
It's not often Rich finds me funny.
No, never. I mean,
let me
always. What am I saying?
relish in this moment.
Hold on a second. Hey, Fletch. Oh, hold on. What? Yeah, go to the green room. I'm currently on stage doing a panel.
Hi, Fletch!
Yeah, we're on stage. We're on stage. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Say that again.
I said, what's up, boys?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Fletch says, what's up?
Hey,
They say woo. The answer is woo. All right, go to the green room. I'll see you later.
Okay, over here.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
I'm Mike. Hi. Love you guys.
Thank you.
You're all awesome in your own way.
I think he's breaking up with us.
No,
It's not you, it's me.
exactly. I don't know what your feedback is on fan submissions, because I have an idea for a supernatural movie.
Okay.
And it's actually centered around Rob's character, Chuck.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yes.
And I don't know how seriously you all or people in your industry take fan submissions. If I were to write a script, would anybody even read it? Is it even possible?
Rob's interested?
I have no
Very
idea.
Should I send it to you?
What's the honest answer, guys? He.
That's a tough road, man. A lot of places won't take unsolicited submissions because of the issue of being sued. Like, let's just say this is an old lawsuit that happened with Art Buchwald and the movie Coming to America. This lawsuit originated then, where Art Buchwald pitched a story like that as a writer. It didn't get picked up. A few years later, they made Coming to America, which was similar to his idea. And he sued. He said, I went in and I pitched his idea. You said no to me. Years later, you took that idea, had somebody else write it, and did not credit me. And he won his lawsuit, but he must have had some sort of paper trail, but whatever. Point being, at that point, a lot of agencies and actors would not then, if somebody said, here's a script, they wouldn't take it for fear that if, say you read it and are like, shit, I have the exact same ideas. Now I can't prove that I had these ideas in advance of the screenplay, and whoever handed this to me, I'm now liable or vulnerable to be sued because they can claim that I take an idea even though I did not. So most people won't take it through random channels like that. Especially you're talking about an IP. This is a Supernatural is owned by Warner Brothers. It doesn't matter if Rob loves it and wants to make it and has all the money in his bank account to do it. Without Warner Brothers signing off on it, it's not getting made. It's not a free, so what you're talking about is not an independent idea. It's intellectual property owned by somebody else. And so this is the honest, boring answer, but it gets very complex. The chain of title gets very, very complex and that kind of thing. So even if it was a great idea, it would probably never see the light of day because somebody else owns it. And they would want to have their own idea because they would want to make the money on the idea. And why pay you when they can pay themselves? So that's honestly the truth of the whole circle.
But hey, I wouldn't want to give them a dead. Yes, you're totally right, and that's the real
legal answer is what that is.
Like the people that could make it happen are like the writers from the show. If you DM one of those guys or something, you know. Because I respect not that I'm in it, but that your gumption to get it done, you know?
Yeah, dude, I mean,
why not?
I know that Twilight is fan fiction based on some IP, I don't know, but it's also, they fictionalized it. That was sort of the idea. They took something that they were inspired by and wrote, a different story with different people. That's how they wrote it.
I guess that's also a solution. You could make it supernatural adjacent.
Make it Flam and Gene,
Yeah. And Charles, who's got...
Flam and Gene and Charles.
But yeah, and then the other idea I had was maybe DMing, reaching out to one of the writers like Robbie Thompson or someone like that might have a better, clearer answer, something you could do.
Right.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, friend.
Hi, so I asked Alex this question yesterday, but what's the most either embarrassing or just the worst thing you've ever been asked to autograph in general?
The worst or best thing you've ever been asked to
The best
autograph?
thing or the worst thing?
Embarrassing. Worst or embarrassing?
Worst or embarrassing? I'm trying to think if I've ever been asked to sign something embarrassing. I don't think I have.
Sign something.
I will tell you that I worry when somebody says, draw something for me, I'm getting it tattooed on me.
Yes.
That sends me into a panic.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a good artist, and I'm like, oh no, please don't.
Yeah, and I a lot of times I'll write out lyrics to my songs that people tattoo, and I've seen some awesome tattoos, and I'm always so honored. And it's a lot of pressure when you write that. You have to tell yourself an H, and you rank the H. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
or your signature, even
I've fucked up a letter and then scratched it out and wrote it again, and I've seen the tattoo, and they keep the scratch out. They keep that in there. Yeah. You have that? Okay. Oh no, someone's going like this. Anyway, so that is close to me.
Yeah, that's probably it. It's neither bad or embarrassing, but it's just one of those things where suddenly it's not an autograph, it's pressure.
And it's also if someone comes to us, and we rewrote this into Kings of Combat. Someone comes in like, hey, I've worked on this. I made this with my hands. It took 2 years. We sign it, and I'm always like, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Rob, famously, we kind of based that episode on us all being at a convention, and Rob coming in the green room, like he'd been hit in the back of the head before. He we're all sitting there calmly doing whatever, and you all get like, God damn it! Like what? He's like, well, I ruined it. Woman worked for years. I just tried to sign my name. She told me she made me nervous. She'd worked on this thing for years. She said, please, it'd be so much to me. It's gonna hang over the mantle. It fit me. Years of crafting and dreaming and thinking, and finally I bring it to you. Would you put your name right there? And I went, I just messed it all up. That's
really true. That's really true. It happened. I was so upset. But yeah. Matt?
One time I signed an adult diaper.
Was it on the person?
No, it was used by me. And I made that person pay $100 for it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just walk away quickly.
No, in real life, not on OnlyFans.
She's really impressed.
Oh no, that's unsettling.
Matt's Diapers fans. And it was full.
No, Matt.
Not of poop, you sick, twisted. I was wearing it and sweating. It's got an absorbent thing that goes here. It got a lot of moisture.
Your baby New Year.
Is that real?
I swear that really happened, 100%.
Don't you stop yelling.
Sorry.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Hi.
Okay, stupid question.
if you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, but it had to be from the rainbow, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or pink, what color would it be?
Blue, Rob. Why are you laughing?
Can I also say blue?
Nope. Otherwise we match in this weird.
Okay.
Like we don't match today. Same boots, same jeans, same belt.
Purple.
Pink. Matt, going pink. Pink. Pink.
That's going pink.
Thank
Is
you.
pink in the rainbow?
Sure.
Why not?
No.
It is for most people. I'm most people. Pink.
It is now.
It is
Yeah,
now.
there it is. Hi.
Thank you.
Hi. So you all have been involved in different Hillywood projects, and I'd like to know how you approach preparing for a musical versus any other traditional project.
Well, Matt, this really lands largely on you most recently because you did the whole dance sequence
Yes.
in Hillywood's latest opus, which is the Star Wars parody. Matt plays Han Solo.
And if you guys haven't seen that, I was the reason it took so long to film. Hilly sent me a video of a 1.5-minute choreographed dance, and for the next 3 weeks of my life, I had an anxiety attack in the bathroom mirror by myself, trying to dance. It's not a thing I'm really good at. Like I'm good at like this, like we're just chilling in the place, having dance moves nice and safe. We keep it, and then she's like, crotch, foot, arm, Han Solo, and Rich is yelling like, "Give me the face, Matt! Give me the face! It's on you!" And I'm like, not while we're shooting. I just did that randomly. And also while we were shooting, it was difficult for me. I was thankful Rich was there to make sure I knew when I was doing it wrong and when I was doing it right.
So you got, so actually I didn't know this part. You got the music way in advance.
I had it 3 weeks or probably longer in advance, but I worked on it every day for 3 weeks, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day, like trying to do it. It's not a natural thing to me. And I knew when I got there, I had dreamt it, that you would say, "Great job, everybody, we're gonna go one more time for Matt." And you said that exact thing. And that was where the anxiety came from. And it wasn't because I know you like several takes to get it right. It was because I knew I wasn't gonna dance well no matter what I did. No matter what I did. I'm with all dancers. There's an 8-year-old little girl. She peels off her little bear mask. What are those called, guys? Ewoks. And the Ewok goes, "Man, you got no riz, dude." She was 8 years old. I didn't know what to say. I was like, all right, okay. What do I do? And she's gonna watch, puts her mask back on, she's like, pow, 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 look, Han Solo, face, Rich. Rich is like, oh my God. Did you see her, Matt? And I was like,
she was great.
Great, here we go. So that's on YouTube, you should see it.
Yeah, it's called, what is it? On the Hillywood has their own channel, their own YouTube channel.
Yes, I think it's called Hillywood.
And Rob, you had, well, you played Tim Amundsen.
Yes, I did.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, and I mean, preparing for Hillywood stuff, you just want to do a good job because they make such good videos, and you want it to be, you know, good. So I had such a great time doing it. I mean, preparing for musicals in general, it's definitely a different thing. But I feel very comfortable in that world, you know, playing a character that has feeling the emotion so much they've got to sing. It was always a world that I liked being in. But yeah, with the Hillywood girls, you just want to be.
And they do it so specifically, so it's not like I never had to memorize the lyrics. They'd be saying, like, in this video, when they'd have playback, you're turning in like, "Oh yes, we do," or whatever.
Yeah, it's really chopped up into,
you know.
So in this shot, you just need to do this and say this one word, and
they have playback, and you lip sync to it. You know. I think, Matt, honestly, out of the three of us, Matt had the tougher challenge.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah.
Did you do, this is a random question, I don't know. You co-directed with her on this latest project. Did you do anything knowing we were working in that screened room with the LEDs? Did you do any like research as to what, you know, like depth of field or anything?
No, because all those are predetermined because we were recreating shots. Right. So there isn't any creativity in that. There's only recreativity. The only times we were like free shooting was the dance stuff. But everything else was about capturing exactly what had already existed, and she had already gotten all the plates that needed to be rendered for the digital system in that place. So she had done all that homework, Hilly, and the camera focal length and all kind of predetermined based on what George Lucas shot in 1977 or whatever episode we're referencing. So we were just trying to mimic that and adjust accordingly. So it didn't need any pre-gaming in that regard for me.
Copy that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, so my question is for Rob. I'm curious, as God, has anyone ever asked you to sign a Bible?
Yeah, lots. Yeah, I have signed a lot of Bibles. I suppose the first one I did, years and years ago, I was like, whoa, okay. And now it's like, yeah, what page do you want me to? Yeah, I've had to sign things like that. So if there is a heaven and there is a God, he's definitely going to want to have a conversation.
Well, you're not like,
no, I'm not,
I wrote this and whoever else said they wrote it.
I do sometimes say I wrote this.
But that's also it's funny.
Totally. I don't really say anything too blasphemous, yeah. But yeah, I do sign a lot of Bibles, yeah. And I usually sign it. I wrote
if you get in trouble.
If I get in trouble.
If you get in trouble.
Yeah, in heaven.
With the big man.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to sound like Tim Amundsen getting mad at you about choosing burn. Robert!
Yeah, maybe.
It has come to my attention.
But God is actually mad that I chose burn notice.
That you chose burn notice.
I'm good with the Bible thing.
The sainted show was, of course.
Worry not about the Bible.
That's a joke.
But you chose burn notice. So yeah, it does happen.
Bibles for yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi guys, my name is Pepper. I love your podcasts. I listen to Kings of Con. I listen to Supernatural Then and Now. I love the banter. I love, you guys are like my joy. I listen to them and crack up. Rich, you make me laugh so much. Rob, I'm so sorry he picks on you. But I find it really funny.
That's usually the response you get, Rich, you were so funny. Rob, we're so sorry.
Whoever the abuse is hilarious.
So last year, you guys did one of your Supernatural Then and Now podcasts where you interviewed the graphic artists.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really funny because I'm a graphic artist and I never once thought of graphic art as something that could be dirty. Thanks, Rich. Now every time I tell people I'm a graphic artist, I explain it's not what it might sound like.
Or it might be. I don't know.
Or maybe. But you did request a T-shirt,
Oh,
and then you guys talked about it on your other podcast.
Yeah.
So Rich,
Rob.
I have your shirt.
Great. Come up here. Let's get the shirt.
Bring
it on
shirt
for you.
No, it's for you. It's for you, Richard. Richard's new shirt, everyone.
Come on up here.
Can't wait to see Richard put this on, Richard.
Come on, Pepper. Come on here.
Let's see what shirt you made for Richard to wear. Oh, good, it's in Richard's size, because he's going to wear it.
Extra large?
I thought your sister's name could be Allspice or something.
You're like, yeah, Rob Benedict as Wang Stensler. And take your glasses off, you got a match. There you go. Rob Benedict, Wang Stensler. Please don't photograph this. And
That is really good.
if you can't tell, Rob is spray painting what looks to me, to the untrained eye, it looks like a schwanz right here that he's stenciling onto a wall.
Rich, if you were asked to autograph this shirt, what would be the first thing you'd draw on it?
A hat? I don't know. What am I missing?
I don't know. The question was for you, Rob. If you had to write something on that shirt, what would you write on it?
How dare you ask me a question right now? This is your answer. What did I go wrong in life?
I'll be honest. Wang Stensler is a cool street name. I think it's good. It's a good branding.
A lot of people that I was voted most likely to succeed.
Yeah.
Where did this happen?
You succeeded in creating a character named Wang Stensler.
By the way, I said nothing. It was all him, right? Yeah, I know, but I'm a gentleman, and I guess I don't come from that same school. Okay.
And then you're putting a dong on a wall.
He's so happy right now.
And the sad thing is, you can tell by the bricks, this is the side of a church. I'm cool, Rob.
This is awesome. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Pepper.
Pepper, you've done a great job.
You've done
Is this
great
for
work.
Rich to keep? Great, take that, show that to Fletcher, your son, and say, I did this.
Well, the real thing is, I'll show it to Fletch, but it really has nothing of me on it. That's a great show. No sign of me whatsoever.
That's what's so genius about what you do. You don't do a lot of genius stuff.
Nope.
But making fun
when
of
I
me,
do,
you're
it's usually Wang related. Thank you.
Yeah, once again, never said a word. And that's what's so great about our comedy. I don't have to say anything. I am the joke.
Wangs. Right there. All right, you right there.
Hi, my question is geared towards Matt, but you guys are free to chime in. Do you have a favorite and a least favorite lift when you work out?
Exercise question, Matt.
A what? A favorite?
Favorite and least favorite lift.
There's no favorites. I hate all of it. I do it because I came to Hollywood with abs and now I'm committed to having abs or I cannot work. So I do all the lifts. I do not like any of them. I have no tendons left in my body that haven't been surgically repaired. Drink your water, take your vitamins, and exercise, folks. You don't have to love it, but you have to do it if you want to live a long time and not utilize adult diapers the whole second half of it. You know what I'm saying?
I came out to LA, but I forgot my abs.
Forgot my abs. But you remembered your stencil. I'm just...
I'm so happy.
I mean,
Wang stencilers.
A great idea. It's great.
I don't even remember how sometimes when you're abusing me, I go into my safe place. I don't remember how. I remember you saying graphic designer and that being a thing, and then how did it wind up? Then you were calling me Wang stencil.
I said something about you. You said, or if you didn't say it, I thought you said something about spray painting Wangs.
No, I said nothing.
Well, that's your silence told the story, and I thought. That sounds like something I said. Well, it's like if you stenciled a Wang on something. And
then Rob, that make a name for you, Wang stenciler. Like I don't remember me ever saying anything because I never loved the joke, and I was really kind of steered away.
Well, I will tell you if any of the New Jersey stencilers are here of the Stenciler family, steer away from using Wang as a name for your children. I think it's funny here, but seriously, don't name your children Wang. If your last name was Stencil.
Pepper did do a good job. It's a funny t-shirt. It is funny.
Yeah.
It'd be even funnier if it weren't me. Where are we?
Over there. No, wait, over there. Thank you. Good work.
Thank you for that question.
There.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I'm Duncan, and my question for you is for all of you. Has anyone thought of or pitched an idea for a supernatural video game?
I do not know.
That'd be fun.
I do not know if that has ever been.
No one has pitched it to us.
Not to the three of us. I don't know if that's ever been a conversation they've had.
If so, just like thrown out there because I've been so curious about it since the show and all. It's like,
it'd be fun.
Everything. It would be awesome.
It could be like Gran Turismo, right? You're driving the Impala through the streets, you just stop and mangle monsters all over. You know what I was thinking earlier, actually? Why Supernatural never did a mashup with any of the most like Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger? Obviously IP, I get it. But in a future realm of an audience like this wanting more content, there's a real world for a feature film where Sam and Dean go after like Michael Myers, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, like all those iconic guys.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Yeah. All right.
And that could be a video game.
I like the first-person shooter game where you could choose your weapon, but they'd be like salt, rope, silver bullet.
And like through the perspective of as you're walking with your arms, you'd know if you were Sam because you'd just be like this, and then if you were like Dean, it would have more of a rock to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, hopefully somebody somewhere will come up with this concept at some point. The video game.
I like it.
Would be fun.
You're very welcome, and hopefully it gets the ball rolling somehow.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amelia.
Hi, Amelia.
My question is, if you guys could be part of any famous group, like say the Avengers, the Friends friend group, who would it be and why?
Any group of fictional friends.
Like a cast? You basically mean a cast of something.
Yeah.
Like a cast that's
a big cast
that fictionally hangs out together.
Ensemble cast.
I'd like to be.
I'm thinking.
We're thinking.
A deep thought.
Really even thought about this.
I would like.
I would have liked to be.
I can imagine.
Hanging out with the cast in between takes. I don't know if they have a group text, but on like Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
You know, just like all these iconic people doing wacky ass versions of themselves.
Right. Well, people did not like that answer, man.
No, they did not.
I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I knew that if you brought up Tropic Thunder, this would happen again. Every time you do this. Dude, I'm so sorry, everybody.
J2M strikes again.
Yeah. Also, like, we're kind of a cool cast that hangs out, you know?
I think, oh, they're due because we're thinking of the answers.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. I would, in Game of Thrones, I could be the Stark family.
I was thinking Game of Thrones.
Be this brother.
Oh, yeah, you could go to that, the wedding they had.
Yeah, Rob Stark. I'd be Rob Stark. Oh.
No, be the patriarch. Be Sean B.
But yeah, I'd be a Stark.
A Stark. I'd be a good Stark. And years later, you guys have Tony. So it's
yeah. And then I'm in that group.
And then you're in that family.
I'd also like to hang out with the cast of Fraggle Rock.
Down at Fraggle Rock. I would like to do. I would like to hang with the Sopranos cast. They seem like cool people.
It's a very Jersey answer.
And like old timers, like veteran guys. And that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Sopranos.
It'd be really great.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You also would probably be not make it through 6 seasons or whatever.
No.
Killed off. Right?
I'd go, hey, bada bing, can I get a shot in the back of the head?
Hey, bada bing, right?
Hi. I have a question for Rich.
Okay.
The one episode where Gabriel got all of his juice sucked out by Asmodeus, and then for a good 2 minutes, Castiel ranted about porn stars and Gabriel. Was that freeballed or was that scripted? Because, yeah.
Would you ask me if it was what?
Did Castiel, like Nisha just say that?
No. What word did you use?
Freeball.
What does that mean?
Freeballed is not a verb. It typically means that we weren't wearing underwear, and we were.
You don't know that. With Misha,
good point. I try to retract that.
Actually,
no, there's no improv. It's all scripted.
Okay.
What's that?
I actually don't remember what she's talking about.
13 later.
Yeah, I think when I had my lips sewn shut, I think, or something like that. But it was we haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
And in the podcast, the Supernatural podcast. But there aren't any segments that I worked on in Supernatural that are improv based. There might be a word or something, but it was pretty specifically sticking to a script at all times.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi guys. I recently rewatched Blue Velvet for the first time since I was a kid, and I realized that was a pretty messed up movie to show a child. And I was wondering what piece of media, movies, TV shows you saw as a young person that as an adult you're like, wow, my parents did not think that one through.
The Shining. I saw The Shining at a young age, and it fucked me up. And that movie is still terrifying to this day.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a kid, that really did a number on me.
Blue Velvet's great, by the way. I haven't seen that in a while, but what a great movie. Dennis Hopper is so great.
Yeah.
As a 12-year-old, I don't think
That's
a 12-year-old needs
crazy,
to...
No, that's when you first saw it? You're 12?
I was 12, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's too
We just
young.
saw it at the cemetery not too long ago.
It's great.
They do screenings at Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Nice homage to David Lynch.
Yeah,
who recently
exactly what it
passed,
was,
right?
yeah.
To be honest, my parents were pretty strict about what I watched. I didn't really get exposed to much. If I was allowed to watch Jaws 2, it was the TV version where they cut out the violent stuff.
Yeah, I remember
they
that.
cut
yeah.
to commercials.
Well, Jaws 1, Jaws 1, they re-released a PG version.
Right.
With cut out all that
Right.
stuff.
So I honestly didn't. I remember.
What about stuff like Porky's or?
I didn't see that shit either. But back then it was I don't know where I grew up. If you tried to sneak into a movie, they kicked you right out.
No, we had a friend who would get videotapes.
Oh,
We'd watch it on
I didn't have
VHS.
that. I remember sneaking in a late night. Really, it's got to be terrible now. Terrible. A horror movie scared the crap out of me as a little kid. I did not like going to a carnival and seeing the haunted house. I did not like scary imagery. It was not my thing. And I remember seeing what I'm sure now would be the least scary thing of all time. Some creature feature late night movie, and I was staying at my grandmother's house, and she let me watch TV later than my mom and dad would, and we were watching TV, and some creepy movie came on about a guy, kind of like the Island of Dr. Moreau, the Michael York, Richard can't remember who plays Dr. Moreau, but The Island of Dr. Moreau is one of my favorite movies as a kid, growing up. And I saw it just old enough where it was creepy, but not too creepy. Did you ever see The Island of Dr. Moreau?
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about, the Michael York. So great. No more House of Pain. You know, all that. Such a good movie. This was, when I was younger, they had obviously done some knockoff of Dr. Moreau in the 70s called, and this is what it was called.
I saw that!
It was titled SSSSSSSSS.
No way.
And it was about a dude who turned people into snakes.
That's amazing.
And I remember it creeping the crap out of me. It's a real movie. Now, it may be terrible by today's standards. It may be the least scary thing of all time. But like 7 or 8 year old Rich, who snuck up to watch it, stayed up to watch it, was creeped
There's your answer.
out.
Great answer. That's hilarious.
And you wonder why it's so hard to get a movie made.
And listen, man, for that strong recommendation. I know they remade Island of Dr. Moreau with Marlon Brando, Tamara Morrison, and David Thewlis,
Val Kilmer.
But and by the way, the one we're referencing still isn't the original. There's an old black and white one.
We'll say it from a story, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the 1970s one is so good. The Michael York.
Who's the other guy? Is it Richard Burton?
It's not Richard. I can literally picture
Richard Chamberlain? No.
No.
Anyway, what's your...
3 things happened before I was like the age of 10 that changed me forever. Number 1 was there was a Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street episode where a man's driving in a truck, a claw comes up between his legs and then goes into his crotch. Then there was Never-Ending Story. And then also,
Burt Lancaster.
differently but highly effective, Eddie Murphy Raw, which I saw at like 7 years old. Everything is why this happened to me.
Wait, what is it about Never-Ending Story that messed you up?
What do you mean, man?
I never saw it. Did you see it?
Think so?
First of all, there's a kid reading under his blanket by himself. That's just as scary. And then there's a giant dog that looks like a dragon that flies.
Right.
There's quicksand. There's a sad, sad horse moment that now you can change with AI to be a happy horse moment. There's so many moments in that movie that were so scary to me still. When I watch it, I'm still uncomfortable.
What did you mean the AI thing real quick? I don't know what that means.
So there's an AI trend, fuck AI, but we gotta deal with it, that changes the sad endings to the movies that affected your youth.
Whoa.
So you can like go in and instead of the horse getting drowned in the quicksand, he just climbs out and the kid hops on and they ride off into the sunset.
Or Jack Nicholson is like, I'm sorry about
Right, like Jack
your
Nicholson's
behavior.
fixing the door. He's like, honey, I got
I'm
this.
so sorry. Sanding it down, painting
The
it.
kid on the tricycle, like the slide sideways, was like, wasn't that cool?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
More like that. Eddie
Burt
Murphy Raw.
Lancaster.
Kubrick would have loved
Burt Lancaster was the actor I was trying to think of. Somebody else.
Burt Lancaster.
I don't know what we're looking at.
It's the horsing.
Oh, it's the happy horse.
Too soon.
No.
AI horse.
Too soon. That's
Happy
not
horse.
the happy horse, Rob. That's the very sad horse right
sorry.
there.
Watch it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Where are we?
Over here.
No,
you
thank
guys-
you, Allison.
I would try to save the horse in my dream, and I could never do it. Hi.
Hi, I was wondering, what is a hill you're willing to die on 100% of the time?
Richard?
What? That question makes no sense.
My children's welfare. Anything had to do with my
Like,
children.
what's an opinion you're willing to stand by, no
Opinion?
matter what?
Yeah.
Opinion,
No.
okay.
It's nice to
Don't
be
have one.
important, but it's more important to be nice.
That's not even an opinion. That's a mantra. No opinion do I cling to that strongly because it's an opinion.
I have to have the same answer because I'm pretty easily swayed. So I can be like, you know what? No. You know, the answer is blue square, and he could be like, but red circle, and I'd be like, okay. Go on, I'm listening. So yeah, I kind of pride myself on being kind of open like that, open to discussion about any side of thing. I think we all need to be open to discussion, to every kind of opinion, and at least allow people to speak and respect them for their.
And listen.
Even if you disagree, everyone has their own opinion, I guess.
I would add to that also, soup, it's not real.
There you go, man.
There you go. That's his
That
hill.
soup thing.
That's the hill he'll
Give
die
up
on.
on the soup. All right.
Yeah.
None of you. There you go. That's the question. All right, there you go.
Hey, hi, hello, I'm Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Quick question for all of you, but specifically Matthew. What is the next project that you're doing with the animated? Are you doing more of that?
With
No.
public domain, we're
Yeah.
trying to sell public domain currently. I have a Christmas movie coming out November 10th, and if you guys are going to the Chicago convention, I'm taking you all to the set in the zoo, Brookfield Zoo in Chicago, where I filmed that movie, and I played a zookeeper. Much like Matt Damon, we bought a zoo, but it's Matt Cohen, and he plays with penguins, and it's awesome. And that's coming out this year, and then early next year, I'm trying to put together a movie that I could maybe co-direct with Rich. We'll see what happens. And then in the process, hopefully we'll sell that public domain to somebody and do some more of that.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I know Rob has sung on Supernatural, but if Supernatural was a jukebox musical for at least an episode, what song would each of your characters sing?
I Want Candy by Bow Wow Wow.
What if God were one of us?
Blue, blah, blah, blee, blah, blah, blue, blah, blah, blee, blah, blah, blue, that one.
Good choices, good choices.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Kerry. I was wondering, what song, when it comes on, do you never ever skip?
I'm a Barbie girl.
When You Say Nothing at All by Alison Krauss and Union Station.
Alive by Pearl Jam.
Thank you. There you go.
Hi, my
Hi.
name's Cass.
Hi, Cass.
First off, I heartily disagree with soup isn't real. Soup is amazing and very real.
Next question.
Unless you keep this alive.
I do have a real question. What's your go-to album when you need like a pick-me-up?
Rage Against the Machine has a 6-song EP that they did live in Los Angeles like 20 years ago. It is one of the best live albums I've ever heard in my life. It's so good, it gets you revved up.
I can say, so there's two, it's an infinite number of answers, but I'll narrow it down. REM, Fables of the Reconstruction.
Great album.
Or Guadalcanal Diary, Walking in the Shadow of the Big Man.
Great album.
Fucking great album.
Yeah.
Those two albums, and they're old, but they also are soundtracks of my youth that I love. So those, I'll leave it with those two.
Oh man, I have a lot too. Beatles, Abbey Road, Prince, Sign of the Times, Nirvana, Nevermind.
Oh, absolutely Nirvana, Nevermind.
And Radiohead, In Rainbows.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, so I'm Mark, and I'm just asking, what was your favorite lines, like, as each of your characters?
Lucifer, you're my brother and I love you. But you are a great big bag of dicks.
Or toilet paper. Hoard it like it's made of gold.
Shut up, all of you, or so help me, I will turn this car around.
Was that loud belch part of the dialogue?
Yeah, did you do fake car noise?
Yeah, that was part of it.
Good question. Thank
You know
you.
the poor man's process, you gotta make it work. What are you gonna do? You just shake around a lot in the car, driving.
Hi, I'm Caroline, and my sister and I have this conversation almost all the time. If your characters were animals, what animals would you be?
What characters did your characters were animals?
In Supernatural.
Right.
your
What
character-
did you guys come up with? You guys had this conversation all the time. What animals did you decide I was?
Gabriel would be a corgi.
That's exactly what I think, Rob.
I think we did something like a night owl.
Rob?
Yeah.
Perfect. Nailed it.
And
Young John would be a gooey duck.
Yeah. There's the old gooey duck bit.
Gooey duck bit.
we haven't come up with him yet.
He's not kidding. He wants to be a gooey duck. That's he's not making that up.
Look it up. Don't look it up.
You will be shocked to find it sort of has Wang-like.
Look it up. Look it up.
Gooey duck.
Tech team, put it on the screen. Let's do it. This is your moment to shine. Give everybody a nice, fresh, gooey duck up there. Here it is in 5, 4, 3,
Don't do it, guys.
3 and something. There it is. Seafood, man. Young John was into fishing.
It's not okay.
Okay.
It's not okay.
I begged him not to.
This is the moment and the memory you take home from this weekend.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
Yes, over here.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm so sorry. This one's for Matt. I'm stuck. What do you mean by soup isn't real? Like, I need you to elaborate. And guys, if you want to debate this, like I'm here for the debate.
Nope. I don't want to debate. You heard him.
Tell me, just tell me.
Go ahead.
Soup is just the leftover water from something else you were trying to cook. And then if you tell me it's potato soup, you're like, no, you like pureed potatoes, you really like potatoes, you really like french fries. If you tell me it's chicken soup, you like, it's chicken you like, not the leftover water. I know we eat it because it's hot and it's there and it's easy, but it's not really real. It's a byproduct of something else we were making. Okay? My heels are dug in, go back to your seat, you've lost.
That's the hill he's willing to die on, everybody.
There you go. Thank you.
She just went like this.
Hi, my name's CJ.
Hey, TJ.
First off, Gabriel's my favorite. Don't tell Chuck.
He said, don't worry about it.
Jocelyn, stand up. Stand up.
Come on, John.
This is her first concert. Thank you very much, Chuck. And this is her first at all convention.
Oh, thank you for being here. Great.
Welcome to the circus.
Yeah.
The question would be, what advice would you offer a 17-year-old going into their senior year?
Oh man, senior year is a big year.
Big year.
I know that sort of it puts you, it's the last bridge you cross before you're out in the world, which could be college, could be trade school, could be a gap year, could be a career in something specific, could be the military, whatever it is your heart desires. What I'll say is, Rob and I both have had children cross this journey recently. And, obviously you want to do well, do your best so that you can open as many doors for yourself as you can. It's your last audition for the real world, senior year of high school. But I also would encourage you to enjoy it and not put so much pressure on yourself that it becomes a nightmare. And I do see a lot of young people worrying about, I mean, of course I get it. I did too. The SATs, college applications, all of that can be overwhelming. If you're not doing college, what are you doing? What's the next step? Think about those things, but keep a healthy mind and a healthy body at the same time while allowing yourself to enjoy this last bonding year with your fellow students and your teachers in this time in your life, because it will be different afterwards. I'm not gonna say it's worse. I've had some unbelievable post-high school experiences. I also had a great high school experience, so I'm blessed. But whatever it is for you, this is the last of it. So enjoy it. Don't just focus on where you're going to end up. Focus on where you are and enjoy that as well.
I mean, again, that's great advice. Very true, and I concur. Enjoy. You look back and go like, it's such a crucial time in your life, so just enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah, and really both kind of what they said, and also it's your last chance to get away with shit as a minor, so fucking do it now.
That is so Cohen. That's the most Cohen advice I've ever heard.
Thanks.
If you're gonna steal a car, this is the year.
Sorry, Dad.
Hi, my name's Elle. That's actually really funny because tomorrow's my first day of senior year. I had a question for Rich. I am an up-and-coming filmmaker. Do you have any advice?
Yes, practice your craft. You have in your pocket a tool that's stronger and more powerful and more effective than anything USC and NYU film schools had when I was a student. You have a 4K device. You probably have free editing software in your computer. If you want to be a storyteller, tell stories. There's not a great athlete on the planet that didn't sit in the backyard throwing passes or shooting the ball thousands of times to get where they wanted to be. You cannot assume that by watching movies you are now a filmmaker. You've got to make movies. You've got to tell stories. And some of them will be shit. And you know what? That's okay. Because you can't learn to walk without falling down. It's part of the process. But if you never stand up, you will never walk. If you want to be a filmmaker, make films. The only thing stopping you from doing that is you, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'm gonna be 21 in October, and I was wondering if you guys had any advice for someone turning 21.
Yeah, don't go nuts. Don't do something goofy because you're turning 21 and get loaded and, make a decision you're not proud of. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Booze is legal, but it's been legal in Europe way before. It's they're at 18 years old, 19 years old. They're drinking in other countries. America has sort of front-loaded it to 21. But I think there's sort of a thought in a lot of social groups that you've got to really make 21 land in some grand form that involves damaging your liver in the process. And certainly that was my social group's thought process. And as the older and wiser Rich, I would say, yeah, don't fall prey to that. Do something that's fun with your friends, celebrate yourself because you're 1 year older and 1 year wiser. Don't make yourself 1 year stupider in the process.
Okay.
That's my nerdy dad answer.
Sorry, I feel like we're all in trouble. I was going to give another answer, but I can't now. Dad's here. But...
Were you going to give the beer bong answer that you like to give?
No, it's true. Have fun, but don't do anything stupid. Don't get loaded. Yeah. Just have fun. Drink like an adult. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And you missed your chance to not be charged as an adult, so be careful.
Yeah, no stealing the car.
Thank you.
Thank you, and happy birthday. Yep.
How you doing, fellows? My question would be specifically for Rob and Richard. Did you know the arc your characters were going to take? Because they started as such minor characters and they ended up being big cosmic deals. Did you know that ahead of time when you were getting into the roles, or was that something that just kind of evolved as the show went on?
Well, I feel actually Rob and I are very equipped to answer this, because not only have we, talked about that ourselves, but we've interviewed Eric Kripke. We know the origin story of some of these things, and I will start with myself, with Gabriel. They did not know, even when I came in to do the Trickster, there was no plan to have the Trickster do more than one episode. That became a product of the writers having a giant arc and wanting to tie it into the show's overall mythology and liking what happened when we did that episode. It's like, well, we can marry these two then. We can use this guy again, and we can maybe hitch a bigger storyline to it. And they were gonna have a Gabriel. That was always, that was in his big overreaching Bible of the first 5 years. And sort of reverse engineering it to make it be my character was a happy accident that Eric and Jeremy Carver and the other writers discovered while in the process of writing the show. Now, for Chuck.
Same. I was a one episode character, so I had no idea where it was going, and they apparently, according to Eric, at the beginning of season 5, I'd been in maybe 3 episodes. They started talking about this idea that maybe Chuck would be God, and kind of they were laughing about it in the writers' room, like, are we really going to make, God be a writer? And they decided, yeah, we are. So by the end of season 5, that's when I knew that Chuck was going to be God. And that last swan song, that episode I narrate, was kind of his way of sort of hinting that I'm God. But he said to me at that time, you won't be back on the show because I can't have God coming in and saving the day. Well, he didn't know the show was going to go on for 10 more seasons. And so then it just so happened that 5 seasons later, it made sense to bring me back and to have that, sort of my run at the end of the show. So it kind of, and as an actor, I just kind of found out as it went along, and then you kind of try to justify your current actions with things you've already done so that it's, a through line. Try to, making it the same guy. But yeah, so I always tell people, like, I experienced Chuck as you experienced watching it. Like, they send me the script at the end of season 14. I'm like, why am I acting like an asshole? What's going on? What's my problem? and then, then someone's like, oh yeah, we forgot to tell you, you're the big bad for the final season. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well. So you make an adjustment again, and then you're that Chuck, So it was a great run and great exercise as an actor. But yeah, that's what we've been told, that's the way it all mapped out.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello.
I'm Amy. I was wondering, during your rewatch podcast and everything, is there an episode where you appreciated, an episode you'd never seen before that you actually were impressed with, that I know you have your period reading skit.
What?
Is there an episode that you were like really impressed with that you had never seen before?
Yeah, well,
it happens all the time.
I think we should first say that we do a podcast. Maybe people don't know that Rob and Rich host the only official Supernatural Rewatch podcast, a companion piece, if you will, to the show itself.
An oral history.
Called Supernatural Then and Now. We interview cast, we interview crew, we get people that you know and love, like Jared Jensen, Misha, Eric Kripke, Phil Segrisha, Bob Singer. We get crew members that you do not know of and have not heard of, who are integral parts of the show, and you get to hear how they arrive to their position and what they do for the show, and you will be amazed. Now, I understand the times we live in, and I know the dollar doesn't go as far as it used to, and that's why I don't like being the guy that talks about the monetary factor of the whole thing. So I will just tell you, you can get it wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, anywhere. And now I turn Rob over for the financials. Rob, how much is it going to cost them to listen to our podcast?
So I'm just running some numbers here, and then...
Remember, these are fans of the show, Rob. Diehard
No, I
fans.
know. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to take it. Oh, it's free. It's perfectly free.
It's free.
You don't have to pay a dime, no.
But what kind of sick thing do they have to do to earn that free?
Nothing.
Just
if they'd like to be part of the sort of fan club, they could join the Patreon, but they don't have to. You can just listen to it.
All right, there you go. It's free for you people, but only in this room today, if you act now. Follow the podcast, Supernatural Then and Now. We're in the middle of season 9, and we're having a great time.
Yeah.
Now, the answer to your question, there's a lot, to be totally honest with you. Having come to this show pretty green. I mean, we knew some of the big brand hits like French Mistake and some things like that people knew about, but there was definitely some many episodes.
Yeah.
And I can think of 2 off the top of my head. One was, and I don't remember the title of the episode, but you guys will, where Bobby goes through his life and sees his own flashback to his youth and his dad and his... You know what I'm about?
Bobby, Weekend at Bobby's. No. Bobby,
It's a Sarah Gamble episode. She wrote it. What?
Death's Door?
Death's Door.
Death's Door.
Death's Door. It is phenomenal. I hadn't heard of it. Jim Beaver's great. Sarah Gable wrote an amazing episode. It's a gorgeous, she's a little bit of a play of his life. And she's young.
Awesome.
It's a great episode. And that one, and the other one that it just stuck with me to this day is Heart. Just unbelievable acting chops by Jared and Jensen on display.
And there, I agree with that. And then also there are ones we've heard about, but that I'd heard about and never seen. So like Misha's first episode with the lights going, like that was like, oh, this is that. Now I know.
Yeah.
And I can see why people love it so much. His entrance is the best entrance in the show. And we just watched Donna's first episode with the donuts. Well, I've heard her tell that story. I'm like, I've never seen that before. That was awesome. So funny. And she's hilarious. And, things like that, they happen all the time. You're like, oh, this is that. That's what that means. To see what Gil does and what Elena Huffman does. I mean, what a great character Elena plays.
So many of it has been a pleasant surprise. So
people
much
we've
of it.
traveled the world with that we're really good friends with, that we don't know what they do on the show. I'm just now finding out what Tomo did on the show.
Yeah.
Never knew.
So that's part of the blessing of doing the podcast is this journey of discovery for us.
Yes,
Thank you.
my favorite upcoming one is Baby. It's
Yeah, sure. That one I've seen, the baby one.
Baby, yeah.
That's season 11. You guys
Yeah.
aren't there
I
yet.
know.
That one it's great.
Matt's in it.
I know Matt's in it.
Robbie Thompson wrote that puppy.
Yeah, it's a brilliant episode.
All right, you're right here.
Okay, last year I told you I have a new baby in my house, and I asked what songs you like to sing. Since then, there have been some moments with me and the baby that were perhaps musically not age appropriate. He really enjoyed my rendition of Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Were there any age inappropriate songs that your kids got to experience a little too early, maybe?
No, I mean, I remember like listening to songs on the radio when they were in the car and like turning it down when maybe an F-bomb was going to happen. Or...
Nothing that I played on purpose.
Yeah, nothing on purpose for sure.
No.
I would say Shut Up and Dance was a problem for my son when he was like 5 or 6.
Right.
Because Mandy liked the song and she'd be bopping around to it, and then Macman would be like, because he knew he wasn't supposed to say shut up.
Right.
But if it was a song, it's okay to say a hell or something like that. Not at 5, but he kind of like, and he would be like, shut up and dance. He like want to say it so you heard him say it, and you couldn't really punish him because we were all kind of like, shut up and dance, and he was like, shut up and dance. A lot of that. And he does it now with the word hell in a song. Like he's 11, and I don't care if he says a little thing here and there, but he'll try to say it like a man. Like I'm like hell. I'm mad as hell right now. And you can see him going, am I loud? Am I getting in trouble right now? Is this okay? Is this okay? And I kind of like look at him and like, and Mom's like, you little son of a bee. She gets real mad. She doesn't like him to curse at all. She never heard a curse word in her house ever. Wow. And she married me.
Wow. Margaret hasn't heard much yet, and Audrey was, my older daughter Audrey was telling a story at the dinner table the other day, and Margaret was really cute and kind of imitating Audrey and kind of repeating the last word of every sentence. Audrey's telling this story where she got, some dude had road rage on her for no reason. So she's like, I stopped at this, a red light, and Margaret goes, red light. Yeah. And then I turned the corner, or like, and I was like, what the hell? He's like, what the hell? I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, made us laugh so much.
That's so funny.
Do it again. What the hell?
Thank you, by the way.
But yeah, that's so, none, we try to keep away from it. But thank you.
I don't think we have anything in this lane.
No, I don't see anybody.
No.
But we have more people over here.
So we turn over here. And
We're verifying the question.
They're conspiring about what they might ask, but
sure,
they might not ask.
fine.
All right, it's your turn.
Hello, I'm Mackenzie. My question is for Rob. I wanted to know if you were satisfied with how God's story ended.
Well, I think there are other endings that would have worked. I think for what it was, I think I'm totally satisfied with the way that ended. I think it ended the way that they intended, and in terms of like Jack taking the God away from Chuck and them leaving Chuck in the dust, so that Jack could be the kind of God that lets people that let Sam and Dean have their own choices, and then that's the reason Dean gets killed doing a random vampire hunt, because my God's not there to be like, no, I want them to keep going. So that made sense to me. However, I think there are other options that would work, maybe that makes Chuck look more benevolent. You know what I mean? It would have been nice to have Chuck be like, just get up from the dirt and be like, I'm sorry, guys. Can I catch a ride? I'm just going into town. That would have been nice. Sure, Chuck, that's fine. We still love you, Chuck.
Well, now you know about the new AI happy ending thing.
That's right, yeah. I'll have to make one for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then there's an ending that I think a fan has told me that I think is fun to think about, is that the idea that Chuck's still in charge, that this was part of his plan, part of his ending was for Jack to take God away from him and all that stuff that happened, but really it's still him running the show.
Well,
God, wow.
There we go.
Anyway, so yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Perfect time, because Mark is here. Mark, real quick question for you. What are you doing tomorrow night?
Sleeping?
Oh, you better not be.
Before that, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who live near New York City or can get yourself to New York City, we are doing something fantastic tomorrow. We're playing Mercury Lounge. Jason Mans, Billy Moran, the Junior and the Volunteers,
Brianna
Buckmeister. Be there. It's going to be so much fun.
Mercury Lounge tomorrow night, everybody. And on drums for that will be that man, Mark Shepard. So let me introduce him right now.